This is a LEGO Droid, and here are over 1,000 droids. And in this video, I will spend over 10 years building the largest LEGO Droid army with different types of vehicles and thousands of minifigures. Currently, I'm building the largest LEGO clone army in history, but you guys also keep asking me to build a droid army, so here we go. Officially, this journey starts in 2015 when I started collecting LEGO Star Wars sets. My first set was the 2014 MTT, which can hold a lot of droids. Jokes aside, this is a nostalgic set to me. I also got my very first droid troop carrier and the Battle of Seleucami set, and with that I finished 2015 with 22 droids in the army. But next year I will add more minifigures. 2016 rolled around and I went on a giant spending spree. I got this Snail tank, a couple of clone command stations, 2 more carriers, this creepy spider, and my favorite set, the 2007 MTT. This set comes with a bunch of droids and you can open it to deploy the droid army. Overall in 2016 I managed to add another 95 droids, so our droid army stands at 117 minifigures. Let's see how many we get in 2017. This year I kept collecting droids and even made this cool battle from Kashyyyk using my clone troopers and a bunch of droids. Old BrickLi was definitely cooking up some building skills, boys. I also managed to get 2 more of the 2007 MTTs, which makes 3 total. The Gungans must be so scared right now. Alright guys, so in 2018 and 19 I didn't get any droids, which means we're gonna go on a little time jump. In 2020 I got back into droid army building by getting a few smaller sets. And finally, after years of waiting, LEGO released the 501st Battle Pack. I got 6 of these along with the AAT sets, which means I could add a few more droids to the army, and with that my 2020 droid army stands at 184 droids total. In 2021 I decided to up my game and I got 25 of the 501st battle packs to build my clone army. But this also got me another 50 battle droids. So now we have over 230 battle droids in the army and we're not done yet. So over the course of 2022 I added a couple more battle droids, and now let's take a look at our progress. I started by rolling my MTTs into the battlefield. First I grabbed all my droids and attached weapons because these boys really need to defend themselves. Next up I placed all of the droids in a formation, and on top of that I added different variations, such as the blue drivers, the bodyguard droids, old super battle droids, commando droids, Geonosian droids, and the droids from Kashyyyk. I also collected all of these droidicas over the years and they got some moves, son. Then I added 3 of the droid steps, which are hard to operate, so watch out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Additionally, I got 2 of these snails, which are really slow, and I got these dwarf spider droids, which can hide underwater. Whoa, 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 imposter. If we travel to Geonosis, we can find the Hillfire droid, so I got the UCS version. No, just kidding, guys, I got this goofy playset. And after adding all of the other vehicles, my droid army stands at 290 minifigures. But now I need to buy more droids because this is a small army. So I swiped my credit card to buy more LEGO on BrickLi and received all of these bags, which are filled with sort of droid parts. I'm not gonna lie, these robotic limbs look so satisfying, guys. I opened all the bags, and now it's time to build the minifigures. The timer starts now. Okay, so that turned out pretty well. So I added the new droids to my old army, and there are over 700 droids in my army, and I want to bring it to life. So I built this giant LEGO clone base for a different video and displayed my entire droid army in many battle scenes. Oh look, he's dying. We had some fun, but now we gotta get serious and let's buy some more droids for this army. It's been a while since LEGO released an actual building set for droids, and I really want one. How cool would it be to have a set with 3 regular droids and 2 super battle droids? Okay, I guess it's the other way around, but it works too. With this battle pack, I can build a bunch of B1 droids and super battle droids. Next up, I arranged I could get 100 of these battle packs early, so here they are. Oh, it's beautiful. For this video, we're ignoring the clone troopers because we gotta build a droid army. And inside this set, there are 2 battle droids and 3 super battle droids. I unboxed all 100 sets, and now we have a bunch of these minifigure parts and bins. And you guys know what time it is. It's droid building time. Let's build. Okay, so we're done with building, and unfortunately a friend of mine added the arms in the incorrect way, so now we have to fix this. So I reattached most of the arms and then started placing the super battle droids and battle droids. And I also have 100 of these steps, which are a fine addition to the army. And with that, we're able to add another 500 droids to my army. I ended up with 1,280 droids in my army, but we're not done yet because I want more. The new battle pack is literally too perfect to not get more of, and oh boy, we're getting more because in 2024 I bought 1,000 of the new battle packs for my clone army series. But there's also a different reason, guys. I mean, isn't it obvious? Yes, we're building more droids. Next up, we opened all of the sets, and now we have these giant bins filled with droid parts. Let's get to building 5,000 3,000 droids. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. So luckily, my mom started building the B1 battle droids, and my cousin and I will build the super battle droids, but first we have to sort all of the parts, because unfortunately, I threw all of them together while opening the sets. Oh man, why did I do this, guys? We started sorting the parts, and after about 30 minutes of sorting, all the parts are in separate bins. First, we're going to add the torsos to the legs, because if you build the entire droid in one go, you're going to be way slower. We attached all the legs to the torsos, and these droids look pretty cursed. Okay, all we need to do is add the arms, but let's check if my mom is still building. She finished quite a bit, guys. The next day, my family built all the droids, and now we can set up the entire army. In the back of the table, I will place all of the super battle droids, and in the front, the B1 battle droids. I started placing the super battle droids, and this went quite slowly. Luckily, I got some help with setting up 1.5 groups, and later on, I will placing the droids disaster struck.
Now I need to fix all of this mess. It's gonna take so much time.
After fixing this and setting up all of the other super battle droids, we're finally done. Okay, so we placed 3,300 super battle droids, and now it's time to set up all the other clankers. For this, I got some help from my family, and this really sped up the process. However, while setting up my group of droids, I messed up the formation, and now we must start all over. We continued placing the droids and finished just before midnight. Okay, the droid army is done, but I brought it to life by adding the vehicles like the MTTs, droid carriers, and even around 90 of the steps. In total, there are 3,300 super battle droids, and in front we got 8 groups of 330 droids, which makes a total of 2,640, and I also have a lot of them in the vehicles and on top of the steps. So now my droid army exists out of 6,300 minifigures, which is insane, but we're not done yet. I want to make the army way bigger, so now I'm teaming up with DennyBot, Republic Studs, and all the creators on the screen to buy even more battle packs. Together, we're buying another 1,000 battle packs, and the sponsor of this video, Cost of Bricks, is buying 1,000 and will resell the droids after this video. That way, we can use the money for more clone troopers. All the sets arrived, and after a few days of unboxing all of the sets, which I already showed in my clone army building video, we're left with a fresh load of droid parts. There are 10,000 battle droids which we need to build, but it's impossible for me to do this alone. So I set up all the parts on the table downstairs, and my family helped me build all the battle droids. And after an entire day of building, we're done. My hands hurt after attaching all of these parts. During the following week, my mom, dad, and grandma helped me build all the super battle droids, while I was busy with unboxing some leftover sets from the YouTubers. And with that, all the droids are built, and now we can set up the entire army. For this, we need exactly 123 base plates. Coincidental, right? Buying 123 32 by 32 base plates from lego.com would cost $1,845, which, if you don't mind, I'd rather spend on minifigures. So I'm going to sin this one time, and I bought fake plates for the army. Just this once, guys. Come on. Next up, I invited a bunch of family members, and now we're going to start setting up all of the super battle droids downstairs. And upstairs, I had a team placing the regular battle droid. And after setting up minifigures for hours, all of the droids are placed, and my bedroom is filled. Help me, guys. I took all the base plates downstairs and finally started setting up the army. And after bringing all the base plates to the living room, the droid army is complete. And to make this even cooler, I added some vehicles to the side, in which we can also find some battle droids. And with that, the droid army is complete. And after years of building, the droid army stands at over 16,300 minifigures. This includes over 9,300 super battle droids and 7,000 regular battle droids. This video shows what you can achieve by working together. So even though the army is amazing, I will be reselling a big part of the army so we can buy even more clone troopers, because it wouldn't make sense to combine a clone and droid army to break the world record set by LEGO. So therefore, the sponsor of this video, Cost of Bricks, and I are selling our droids together, and we'll be selling 4,000 regular battle droids and 6,000 super battle droids on BrickLi. If you want to help us buy more clone troopers for the record, get some of these droids so we can reuse the money for clone troopers. And even after selling a bunch of these droids, I will keep an army of 3,800 droids myself, which is a gigantic number, and I can't wait to use these minifigures in future builds. So I'll see you in the next video.